moved out. I completed one of my biggest goals for streaming. Actually, I think I accomplished all of my goals from 2024. If I look back at my vision board, I did everything. I traveled the world, moved out, got a plaque, started making more content. I don't know. I know I can do whatever I put my mind to. Like whatever my goal is, I know I can do it. I know it's gonna be done. I know I'm gonna get there. It's just a matter of time before I do. I guess I kind of just hit like a, okay, now what? I haven't been able to process the last year. I couldn't tell you what happened this year without looking back at my calendar or looking back at my photo album. I kind of just thought it was like, oh, I'm super busy and everything's flying by, but I feel like I've reached the point where I'm reflecting at 2024 and I'm just like, this is kind of concerning. I just don't feel the fulfillment. I don't even know if happiness is the right word from accomplishing my goals because I don't remember it. It's not even that I just don't remember it, I don't process it as a whole. I feel like every year I've had really tangible and specific goals. I just don't feel fulfilled at all. When I was in school, I had lots of point of fulfillment creatively and also like work-wise, but it's just kind of all blending together and I don't know, maybe it's just part of adulting, but I want to feel that again. Get my shit together, honestly. I think being able to process things better or remember things, I don't know what the right word for it is, but I think the biggest thing that would help with that is just making things more physical. After COVID and just the emergence of the digital age, nothing's physical anymore. Texts aren't physical. Everything is digital. Everything can be digital and everything is digital. Maybe I start sending letters to my friends that don't live here, or starting to make art that's physical, scrapbooking, just something that feels tangible about my life. And kind of extending off that is also my screen time. Like I spend all of my time on digital stuff, whether that's for work or gaming, friends, creating. I need to cut that time down. There's one part of it where you connect with people you would never connect with before the internet, playing games together or bonding over memes. But there's another harmful part of that where it's like, I need to be doing this and I'm taking in a bunch of information that I'm not looking for. A big one is doom scrolling, constantly comparing yourself, surrounding yourself with rules, and as somebody who's creative, is just so limiting more than it is opening up my world. Spending that time that I would have been doom scrolling, doing stuff that I've been meaning to do for a long time. Like hobbies. I used to have so many hobbies growing up and it was something that I was so proud of and I don't do any of it anymore. Painting, learning an instrument, or baking. I loved baking. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. Like these things don't even take that long. And I guess in my brain I'm just like, oh, this isn't productive. This isn't gonna help me directly, but it's just fulfillment. I need to be fulfilled. It's something that I've realized that it's not a luxury, it's like a need for me to be happy. And it's not even just hobbies, it's also stuff that I've been meaning to do, but it's not at the top of my list, or it's not urgent, or it's like, yeah, I could wait on doing this, but it would just make my life so much easier, so much more enjoyable. And it's little things like deep cleaning and organizing, finding actual places for stuff that I don't have a place for, getting rid of stuff that I don't use anymore, that I don't need anymore, but I just have it because it's like, I might need it. Another thing is that I feel like I'm waiting. Like I know what I want, I know what would make me happy, I know the issues that I'm going through, but I'm just waiting for a moment to come in order for those to manifest. I've been talking about this for such a long time. As much as I love LA, it feels so suffocating. Everybody cares too much about what everybody else is doing, what they're wearing, all of that, and I hate it. I've talked about wanting to move to New York because it's not like glamorizing New York. Every person that I've talked to about New York has told me that people in New York do not care about what you do. They only care about what they're doing. And so everybody is just unapologetically themselves. And I feel like I need that for personal development, confidence, but I don't have the privilege to go and move there right now. It just hit me while I'm thinking about this. Why don't I just do that right now? Like, I don't need to be in New York to not give a fuck about what other people think of me or think of what I'm doing or anything like that. I can just do it. I don't go out and dress up anymore the way that I used to because it's weird if I'm going to the grocery store and I'm dressing up. Why would that even matter? Why would that ever be an issue? I'm putting myself out on the internet to be openly perceived by everyone, yet I'm scared of being perceived at all. Every time I do something, every time I think about doing something, my mind just goes, people are gonna think of this, people are gonna think of that, but I just need to think about, will this make me happy? Will this make me creatively fulfilled? Will this make me feel more like me? And if the answer is yes, and it doesn't harm anyone, why don't I just do it?